Hi, my esteemed listeners. This is Zainab speaking from Ghana. Should people involved in illegal mining just be deported or prosecuted and dealt with? In my viewpoint, they should be dealt with in accordance with the law. This will serve as deterrent for others. It will make interested parties opt for the proper procedure of mining. The negative consequences of illegal mining are countless. This includes loss of lives, which reduces human resources and number of people in the working class. Again, there is loss of mining properties, equipment, and machines. Another effect of illegal mining is depletion of forestry. As a result of the quest for gold using inappropriate means and methods, the state loses its essential forestry through deforestation. I guess you and I know some of the benefits derived from the trees and plants. We obtain herbs and medicines from the leaves, fruits, roots, and bark of trees. Some cultural and fancy furniture you see around are mostly products of those forest trees. Bamboos and straws are used for roofing of homes, restaurants, and some traditional art centers. Again, most plants are used for decor, beautification, and gardening purposes, hence connecting us to nature. The oxygen element cannot be left out. Considering all this, do you still think foreigners who violate laws of mining should be deported instead of facing the consequences? Ghanaians in diaspora would be made to face the music if they violate any law, don't you think so? The cost of afforestation requires a lot of time, hard work, and patience for the forestry to germinate, grow, and mature. However, the youth and most Africans have been schooled, brainwashed, and psyched to think agric works are valueless. For these reasons, they yearn for white-collar jobs which are often limited and only exist in theory. This is because before the arrival of Kwesi Broni, delivery and midwifery was carried out by the experienced and elderly women in our communities. Broadcasting was in existence by the use of gongo beaters and sending of messengers. Transmission of knowledge took place through storytelling from one generation to the next. Food were preserved traditionally. Basically, this means there is nothing new apart from convenience and upgrade. And since we don't want to engage in this field, why not protect our resources in its natural state for the benefit of all and posterity? At this juncture, if asked to choose any two of the following in accordance of importance and why, which would you prefer? I'll crave your indulgence here, please. The list includes doctors, teachers, farmers, lawyers, presidents, pilots. Which of these two would you choose? In order of importance. Note, all are important. Moving on, another effect of illegal mining is the pollution of our water bodies. Due to activities of illegal mining, our water bodies are nothing to write home about. These have become murkier, dirty, and stinky. True, it is said water is colorless, odorless, and tasteless. However, for me, now I've seen the true colors of water. The human body, as studies say, consists of 70% of water. In our daily lives and for our existence, water is necessary and very essential. In the light of this, water should be preserved and reserved at all costs. Almost everyone needs and wants money as well as other resources. In spite of this, it is not proper to allow few people cause a lot of harm to the majority of the populace. This polluted water has countless negative effects on human and the economy as a whole. Some of these include no hygienic water for human consumption. Water for irrigation of crops becomes unwholesome. This has negative effects on aquaculture as well. Livestock are also affected. All of this causes health issues, which in turn decrease productivity since laborers will need days off for their poor health. This to a large extent affect the supply and flow of electricity in the long run. In summary, it costs the state huge sums of exchange to import essential goods and services that are not locally produced. At this end, a word to a wise is enough, I believe.